In December of 1872, the Mary Celeste was discovered drifting off the coast of Portugal. Her crew was nowhere to be found, and to this day, no one knows what happened to them. This is the story of the ship that sailed into legend. All right, let's rewind the clock a bit. The Mary Celeste was a 282-ton brigantine that set sail from New York City on November 7, 1872, bound for Genoa, Italy. On board were Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife, Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter, Sophia, and a crew of 7 experienced sailors. So what could go wrong? The ship was carrying a cargo of 1,701 barrels of industrial alcohol, valuable, but hardly dangerous. By all accounts, the voyage should have been routine. But something went terribly wrong. Fast forward to December 4th, 1872. Another ship, the D.I. Gracia, spotted the Mary Celeste drifting in the Atlantic, about 400 miles off the Azores. The crew of the D.I. Gracia immediately knew something was wrong. The Mary Celeste wasn't under control, and when they boarded her, they found her completely abandoned. The ship was intact, her sails were partially set, and there was plenty of food and fresh water on board. Personal belongings were still in place, but not a single soul was aboard. The lifeboat was gone, and the last entry in the ship's log was dated November 25th, 9 days before her discovery. So what happened? Over the years, countless theories have been put forward. Some make sense, others, not so much. Let's break them down. The most common theory is that the crew abandoned ship in a hurry, perhaps fearing the alcohol was leaking and could explode. But no signs of fire or damage were ever found, and only 9 of the 1,701 barrels were empty. Plus, would a seasoned captain like Briggs really leave a perfectly seaworthy vessel in the middle of the ocean? Of course, people have always loved a good mystery, so some wilder theories have emerged. Pirates? Unlikely, since nothing was stolen. Sea monsters or the Bermuda Triangle? Sure, it's fun to speculate, but there's no evidence to support it. And then there's the idea of mutiny, though Captain Briggs was known for being a fair and capable leader. Now let's take a look at some more scientific explanations. One possibility is a seaquake, an underwater earthquake. The ship could have been shaken violently enough to make the crew think it was sinking, causing them to flee in a panic. Another theory is bad weather. The Mary Celeste may have been caught in a sudden squall or waterspout. If the ship took on water, the crew might have thought she was about to go under, even though the ship later righted itself. But again, the ship was found in near perfect condition, with no sign of major damage. In more recent years, researchers have taken a fresh look at the Mary Celeste mystery, and one theory stands out. In 2006, a British team ran experiments showing that alcohol fumes from the cargo could have caused a powerful explosion, but without leaving any burn marks. According to this theory, the fumes could have built up in the ship's hold, and a spark may have caused a sudden explosion of air pressure. The crew, thinking the ship was about to catch fire or explode, may have fled in the lifeboat only for something to go wrong, leaving them stranded at sea. While it's a plausible theory, it still doesn't explain why the crew didn't attempt to return to the ship, especially if they saw it hadn't caught fire. Whatever happened, the Mary Celeste remains one of the greatest mysteries of the sea. The ship itself went on to sail under different owners until it was wrecked in 1885. But her eerie, unexplained voyage in 1872 still haunts maritime history. In the years following her abandonment, the story of the Mary Celeste has been the subject of books, movies, and endless speculation. It's a case where we might never know the full truth. So will we ever know what truly happened on board the Mary Celeste? The evidence we have leaves more questions than answers, and maybe that's what makes the story so captivating. What do you think? Was it a natural disaster? A human error? Or something more mysterious? Let me know in the comments below.